So today I want to share the results of my first attempt at doing some paid advertising on Facebook. It's been a really interesting process so far. I'll quickly talk you through my goal and strategy, the plan, and what I've been able to figure out in the first week of giving this a go. If you found yourself struggling with productivity and getting things done, my 5-minute daily planning and continuous improvement checklist may be exactly what you've been looking for. It's been specifically designed to help you identify what's most important for you and to help you start building momentum that builds up over time. If this sounds interesting, simply let me know and I'll shoot it straight through, no strings attached. Hello and welcome back to the From Zero to Marketing Hero podcast. I'm Paul Heron. I'm a life coach and entrepreneur with over 2 decades experience developing and optimizing processes and systems in the corporate world. Over the last 5 years, I've been applying these proven principles to my own small business with huge success. Now I'm dedicated to helping other entrepreneurs just like you see the value in creating your very own reliable, repeatable systems that you can trust as the foundation of your success. This podcast is my latest effort at pushing myself out of my comfort zone. For the last 5 years, I've predominantly outsourced all my marketing, and I recently decided that this is the year that I'm going to finally get my head around how this all works. The goal is to create, post, upload a podcast episode every single day to not only document my journey, but to give you an insight into how my coaching principles are applied in real life. So without any further ado, let's get into today's episode. So paid advertising. I know there is a lot of debate over whether we should be using paid advertising, but as I said in an episode last week, I was considering it at the time. I have since just started. But the reason that I have decided that this is something I'm going to try is to help me validate my content, to try and help me validate my broader offer in a faster amount of time. With so many things going on, I have my coaching business, I have this commitment to show up and create a podcast every day. There is a lot going on in my world already, and I decided that I don't really have the time to invest in the purely organic approach. So for me at this stage, I have made this decision to start using a very similar approach to the organic strategy, but by putting some financial resources behind these posts to share them with a wider audience and just start collecting some data to see what is going to work. So my broader strategy is to start creating valuable content in the form of 5-minute or so video posts. I want to combine that with reels and shorter video content that is specifically targeting solutions to really small problems in the form of a value bomb. And the plan is to continue to provide value as much as I can and hopefully start moving some of these inquiries into conversations, into sales calls, and hopefully into clients into my business. It's all in aid of promoting my one-on-one existing coaching offer. Now, the plan and the strategy for last week was to start with the very first video. So I produced a 5-minute long video that spoke to the value in working smarter, not harder, creating repeatable, reliable processes that you can trust, and how this can lead to an increase in certainty and help you to take your business to the next level. Now, just talking about that and talking it out loud now, I can see how vague this still is. There's a bit of work to go. But nonetheless, I had a target of getting this one ad up and just put $5 a day as a budget and see what happens. Now, I did have a goal of trying to get a 3-second hold rate of about 40%, a 15-second hold rate of about 8%, and the overall goal was to try and get 25% views for less than $1 per view. In reality, though, it was just a first test just to see what happens. And interestingly, I was able to hit those results, which was fantastic. So over the course of the week, I had 5,400 impressions. I had that 3-second hold rate of 42%. The 15-second rate was 8%. And I managed to get 25% video plays for 37 cents, which is fantastic. There is such a long way to go with this process, I know. but now this gives me something to beat. So my goal for this week and in the next coming days is to produce another video and go back and try and beat these results. And I think this is just a good example of what this whole process is all about. It really is applying that methodology or that continuous improvement methodology of thinking through what that next step is going to be, taking the action, reflecting on the results, learning the lessons that we've been able to take, and going again and just applying this continuous improvement cycle until we get to a place that we're happy. So what's next? How does this 25% video views fit into the overall strategy? And it's early days and I'm still trying to figure this stuff out for myself, but the goal is to be able to now use those 25% views as a warm audience that I can do some retargeting to. Now, I probably need to let it build up a little bit more before I start doing that. I'm going to start using some shorter reels to try and start conversations, and I will keep you updated on my progress, but so far so good. So I just wanted to share that today. It really is a good example of how my mind and thought process is continually evolving as I show up and think about marketing, think about the offers that I'm putting out, think about ways that I can start to validate those offers and truly understand what is most important to my ideal clients. And this is just another step in that direction. Having over 5,000 impressions over the course of a week is 5,000 people that have at least in some way come across the content that I'm putting out, which is awesome. And who knows where this is going to lead. So I might leave this here for today. If you have any feedback, any comments, anything to add at all, please let me know. I've been trying to think through the best way for you guys to be able to reach out. I know that I've tried a few different approaches to this. I'm actually thinking the best place is potentially in our social media messenger platforms. I'm not sure how to get this yet, but I'm going to try and leave a link to both my Messenger and Instagram account in the show notes. There are links to my profiles over on my website, so you can head over there if you get stuck. If you have been having some challenges with your productivity, my 5-minute daily planning and continuous improvement checklist has been specifically designed to give you a boost and to get you making progress on the things that truly matter to you. There's a checklist, there's a bit of additional information, but I've also got a 5-minute video there that sort of guides you through it and shows you how to use it and how to get the most of it. It's completely free. All you need to do is let me know and I will send it straight through. And finally, if you're getting value from the podcast, I would really appreciate you taking a moment to hit that subscribe button. It really does go a long way in helping me share the show with a wider audience. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.